Hello and welcome back to Epic Custom Vans. Sorry it's been so long guys, but we've had a lot going on. Let me show you what we've been doing. So, whilst I've been away, I have actually fitted the diesel heater, and that's been first time I've ever done it, so we're now going to test it and make sure everything's working, tell you exactly what we're going to be doing in the next video. So, let's get to it. You can see me unpacking the diesel heater, which has sat in my workshop for nearly a year. And it's not just any diesel heater, no. This one is a special diesel heater. It's come all the way from, you guessed it, Temu. So as you can see, it's a bit of a jigsaw puzzle. Did anybody ever hate flat pack furniture? Well, this is what this reminds me of. When you get a box of all sorts and you've got to unpack it all and put it all together. I mean, look at this, look, there's pipes, there's filters, there's clamps, there's wires. I haven't got a bloomin' clue what I'm doing. Like, this is the first time I've ever done this, and looking at this stuff, it looks a bit overwhelming, but here we go. Let's start putting it together. So as you can see, we're putting the rubber seal on, and then the turret which goes through the floor, fitting the air filter pipe and clamping that on. Not much space to put the clamp on, but we'll give it a go. So yeah, so removing the turret again to put something else on, which I should have done in the first place. This is a bit of a trial and error for me. Here we go again. Now we're getting it ready. Clamping it down. And here we go with the pipes. Figuring out how I'm going to do the Jubilee clips up when there's not a lot of room. But we find a way with a small ratchet. Now you can see why we sped this video up, because otherwise you probably would be asleep by now. You know, like that situation where your wife says, oh, let's watch a film, and you're hunting for a film on Netflix, and then as soon as Netflix goes, boom, you're asleep. And you're left watching the film all night, because you just got to sit up and watch that chick flick. Anyway, those are the two pipes fitted, one for the air filter, one for the exhaust. Now I'm fitting the fuel watt pipe, and clamping that down, so we're getting ever closer. And there you see me fitting it to the floor, mounting it, screwing it down, put some Sikaflex down first to make sure it's sealed. Sorry, you saw a bit of my arse there. And there it is, all mounted. I'm having a quick sweep up. Of course it would have been quick with a Hoover, but Henry no longer sucks. It just blows. Now we're fitting the air ducting, or part of it, just the start of it really, because obviously we need quite a bit. So this is just to get it up and running so we can check to make sure everything all works once it's all fitted and installed. You can see I've fitted like a T-piece in there, because obviously we're going to have one go one way and then one will go right across under the seats and to the other side. And then I'll also feed some pipes up towards the other end. Now you can see me fitting the diesel fuel pump. And I'm fitting this internally rather than under the van, and you'll find out why at the end. Now you can see me fitting the wiring loom to the diesel heater. Unfortunately, the footage has now turned to black and white because apparently we've gone back to the 1960s. After fitting the programmer, I actually fitted a diesel tank, and I fitted an external filler for the diesel tank, but you didn't see that because I accidentally lost the footage. So here it is now. Okay, so the diesel heater was fitted under this seat down here, and instead of actually going into the diesel tank and putting a line in there, I've fitted a separate tank. It's about 15 litres. So basically what we can do then is not worry about running out of diesel if we do a lot of off-gridding. No, you guys know what I'm talking about. So we can just literally fill up. We've got a side filler on the side of the van that I've fitted, so we can literally pull into a diesel station and literally fill the tank up with diesel or top it up when necessary. It just makes life a lot easier for us, and it's a separate system. We don't have to drop the tank, and let's face it, this is an old Iveco. Chances of dropping the tank and not breaking anything, well, there you go. So we've mounted the panel here, and as you can see, it's now on. Now I've actually tested this, so we're now going to test it, and yeah, I don't actually have a clue how to test it, so we're going to give it a go. So here we have it, working diesel heater. It's still clicking a bit, but it's working. We've got lovely heat down here. Wow, that is mega hot. Still air bubbles in the line coming from the fuel pump down to the diesel heater, and we're getting a lot of smoke. Yeah, something's not right. We'll get to the bottom of it.
3 hours later.
We have success. We have a fully working diesel heater. No more white smoke, no more constant rapidly clicking. It's working perfectly now. And I can tell you now, pumping out some lovely heat. So pleased. That's another job finished. So let me talk to you about the next job. The next job is we're going to completely rebuild the bathroom. Going to put a sink in there. The toilet, the original toilet's going to go back in, unless of course we can get a Thetford swivel toilet on the cheap, because we like to do things on a budget. We're going to rebuild all of that, so that will be the next video. Also, thanks to some viewers, we've actually found a set of porthole windows to go in here. So we'll be ordering those soon, and they will be fitted. And we've literally ripped the bathroom out, and we were going to put the double seat there, but we have now had a change of plan, so the double seat was remaining where it is. So we're going to rebuild the bathroom a bit further up anyway. We're going to build a lounge here, down here, and so there will be the bathroom, and it's going to be made out of plywood. So I'll be using the original bathroom, which was made out of chipboard, as a template, and just putting the bathroom back together and tidying it all up, making it look presentable. The pod is finished. Might need another lick of paint, just silicone paint over the top. Lots to do, still lots to do. Found some welding to do as well underneath here. Behind these panels there's a bit of crustiness going on, so we've got to get that done. Back on with it now and actually start getting it finished. So anyway, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and hope you like this video, and we look forward to seeing you in our next video.